Hey, I was just talking to my neighbor about this exact thing. She's been looking for a scooter that won't feel like a tank strapped to her back every time she wants to run errands or visit the park. She's got a small car and doesn't want to deal with folding a heavy, clunky unit every time she parks. Sound familiar? If so, you're probably wondering whether this Freewink Ultralight 27.5 pounds carbon fiber mobility scooter is actually worth the hype or if it's just another overpriced travel gadget. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The headline here is 27.5 pounds, but what really matters is how that weight translates to real life. I've seen scooters that claim to be light but still feel like you're lugging a suitcase when you're tired or it's windy. This one actually feels like it lives up to the claim. The carbon fiber frame isn't just for show, it cuts down on bulk without sacrificing the stiffness you need when you're going up a curb or over uneven pavement. I watched a few setup videos, and it's honestly impressive how little assembly is required. You're not wrestling with tools for 20 minutes, it's more like unfolding a stroller that's already ready to roll. That matters when you're trying to get out the door quickly or you're traveling and don't want to waste time. Now, let's talk about where this scooter actually shines. If you're someone who uses public transit, rents cars often, or just wants a scooter that can fit in a trunk without taking up the whole space, this is the kind of product that solves a real pain point. I've seen people use these for grocery runs, doctor appointments, and even short trips to the library or coffee shop. The intelligent braking system is quieter than I expected, which is a nice touch when you're in a quiet lobby or elevator. It doesn't lurch or grab, so it feels controlled even when you're tired or distracted. That's the kind of detail that separates a scooter you'll use every day from one you'll leave in the closet. But let's be real, there are trade-offs. The all-terrain claim is a bit optimistic. This scooter handles smooth sidewalks, indoor floors, and well-packed gravel just fine, but if you're dealing with deep potholes, thick grass, or steep hills, you might find yourself walking more than you'd like. The tires are solid, which means no flats, but they also don't absorb bumps as well as pneumatic ones. If you're mostly on city streets or in a retirement community with smooth paths, you're golden. If your daily route includes a stretch of cracked sidewalk or a gravel shortcut, you'll notice the difference. Another thing to consider is the seat. It's padded, but it's not memory foam or adjustable like some higher-end models. If you're planning to use this for long stretches, say, a few hours at a museum or a day at the fair, you might want to add a cushion. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's one of those little things that can turn a good experience into a great one if you're sensitive to seating comfort. Who should actually buy this? If you're under 250 pounds, use it indoors or on smooth outdoor paths, and need something that folds up quickly and fits in a car trunk, this is a solid choice. It's especially good for seniors or anyone recovering from an injury who needs a little extra mobility without the bulk. The price point is reasonable for what it delivers. It's not a budget scooter that feels cheap, but it's also not a luxury model with all the bells and whistles. Who should skip it? If you're over 250 pounds, need to tackle steep hills regularly, or plan to use it on rough terrain like gravel or sand, you might want to look at something with a heavier-duty frame or larger tires. Also, if you're someone who prioritizes ultra-plush seating or long battery life for all-day outings, this might leave you wanting more. At the end of the day, this scooter is all about solving a specific problem: how to stay mobile without being weighed down by a heavy, cumbersome device. It does that well, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. If your needs align with what it's designed for, you'll probably be happy with it. If you're pushing the limits of its specs, you might end up frustrated. So, if you're on the fence, take a look at the link in the description and see if it fits your lifestyle. It's not the flashiest scooter out there, but it's the kind that quietly earns its keep by making your day a little easier.